for being here today. I know that here, behind this National Animal Rights Day, there are people who are from Malta, there are people who are from Greece, there are people who are from Macedonia, there are people who are from Croatia, there are people who are from Italy, there are people who are from all over the world, there are people from Libya, all over the world gathered in this small amount on this small island at the time of COVID, when the gatherings are actually not allowed in larger amounts. And each one of you in your hearts carry the same love for animals. And that's why we are connected. That's why we are here with other people from all over the world, trying to tell them that we are with the animals, not against them, that this is our natural state of being, that this, what looks like a minority, that looks like a protest, is actually what the natural state of being of humankind actually was all through the thousands of years. It is the last couple of generations that got it wrong. It was our parent generations that couldn't actually fight against it because they were so engrossed into wars. Now, this is the generation that has enough knowledge, information, and enough strength to actually come and say, yes, we are just going back to our natural state that was here 1,000 years ago, or 500 years ago, or just pre-electricity, or just pre-wars, or maybe forever. It's just that religious struggles and struggles between man and man against women, and north against south, and east against west, made it shaking and distorted. When I was in Africa, in Kenya, we were passing through a savanna and there were only animals. We were the one in cages. This is our natural state. We were the ones who were actually passing and trying not to disturb their environment. We have, during the last 50 years, not more than 50 years, created deserts all around the planet. Deserts of cities. Because what we see here is a desert. Actually, there is no running water in Malta. So it's such a precious little island that manages to keep life even when there is no running water. If you tell that to anybody out there, and they look into their, different places, and they find an island which is totally deserted, they would basically leave it alone. And here still, there's consciousness, still there is life, still there are people who are conscious and want to do something about the life on earth, want to live consciously, wish to go back to what we used to live forever and ever. But this is our generation's battle, and it totally gets distorted with different messages of let's join this religious group or that religious group, with a perspective of a human being with a consciousness here, with all this micro level, and expanding into the consciousness up there, stars, universe, cosmos. What do you get? You get that the planet is only one, and we are only one. And within this, we are all one. We are all one with animals too. Animals are just part of us, and each one of us have chosen this beautiful or distorted image because we were connected to the animal spirit that actually was presented within that particular photo. And we are actually seeing the birds in cages and seeing the distorted faces of animals, and then we ask ourselves, so why do we actually need this? It is 50 years that we have exploded as population. We became from 3 billion to 6 billions, and we just need to learn how to live with our animals. We need to learn how to consciously live with our animals, but it's not somebody else. It's not the generation before us. They did it really well, and whatever they could do. It is us, it's our generation who is actually the first one to actually get this global knowledge and understanding that, yes, over there in New York or London, you have exactly the same gathering happening, and exactly the same group, which is totally multinational, which is totally coming from different religious backgrounds and educational backgrounds and age. But they all have the same love and respect for the life force that exists within animals. And yes, then you will choose what would be your particular contribution to that particular matrix of living. And your contribution, each one of you, is probably great if you are just now here during this National Day for Protection of Animals. So thank you for being here.